Okay, so let's try and scan a few things. So here I have a A4 size booklet, which is a Sony booklet. So what you have to do is, firstly you have to turn on the scanner, and as you can see here, there's a 0, which means there's nothing scanned yet. So over here you have the option to change it, whether you want it to be colored or in black and white. So for this purpose, I'll try the color option first. Okay, so it's on colored. And next you can change the resolution or the DPI, which is now is in low settings. So let me try and set it to a higher settings, which means it's in 600 dpi. So for the lower, it means that it's in 300 dpi. So let's try and do the high settings. So before you try and scan, you have to set it up on top of the paper and align the paper with these two guidelines over here. So when you're all set up, you just have to press the scan button and you just slide it down slowly. So when you're done, just push the scan button again, and as you can see here, it shows 1, which means I've already scanned 1 document. So now let's try the black and white version. Okay, so now there's 2 documents that I've scanned. So maybe many of you are wondering how it feels like when you scan a book. So over here I have a book that I want to scan. So maybe when you're reading, you're interested in this page, which has this colorful image. So what you want to do first, if you have to align it just like before, so that it's between these two range. And when you're satisfied, you just have to push the scan button and just slide it down slowly. So yeah, there's 2 ways you can do it. Maybe you can do it from the top to the bottom, but some books, they have this kind of the hinge there, so it's actually kind of hard to scan. So other way, you can do it like this, from side to side, which some cases is much easier. So this is the first one that I've done, which is in color settings and in 100. So as you can see here, the quality is, to me, is quite nice for a scanner that's quite that's not quite expensive. But I think it's just okay. You can see the level of quality, the details of it. So afterwards, you can just crop out the areas that you don't need and just save it. So here's the black and white version, and let me just zoom it a bit. So when you as you can see here, it's quite detailed and quite accurate. And lastly, the picture of the taxi. So yeah, I think the overall quality of the scan is quite good.